I can't make promises to the fans, but we'll push at 200%. Those are the explosive words from Ferrari's team boss, Fred Vasseur. But with Ferrari's repeated mistakes and another meltdown at the Spanish GP, fans are left asking, is pushing at 200% really enough to end this title drought? Ferrari entered 2025 with sky-high expectations. New leadership, a top-tier driver in Lewis Hamilton, and a car that looked promising in pre-season tests. Yet race after race, the same story keeps repeating. Bold potential undermined by poor strategy, hesitation, and self-inflicted errors. The Spanish Grand Prix was supposed to be the moment where Ferrari finally showed they could put it all together. But instead, it turned into another painful reminder of how far this team still has to go. From the moment the lights went out in Barcelona, there was hope. The SF25 looked strong in qualifying, with Hamilton locking in a solid position near the front. The car showed pace, the drivers showed skill. But once again, Ferrari's strategy decisions unraveled their chances. The race started well enough, but the weather conditions began to shift unpredictably, throwing a curveball at the pit wall. This is where Ferrari's recurring problem reared its head: hesitation. The same hesitation that has plagued them through the last seasons. The same hesitation that allowed rivals like Red Bull and Mercedes to leap ahead with lightning-fast, confident decisions. When the rain began to fall lightly, the race became a strategic minefield. Teams that reacted quickly, pitting their drivers for intermediates at the perfect moment, suddenly found themselves in prime positions. Ferrari? They waited, they second-guessed. They watched the competition fly past while stuck to the old playbook, hoping things would work out on their own. Fred Vasseur admitted later that the pit stop timing was completely wrong. That kind of brutal honesty is rare, but it highlights the core of Ferrari's problem. They have the pace, they have the drivers, but they lack the decisiveness and clarity that wins championships. Lewis Hamilton, a driver known for thriving in chaos, was left frustrated. He said after the race that Ferrari's strategic blunders robbed him of a podium, possibly even a win. For a 7-time world champion who has experienced the pinnacle of success with Mercedes and McLaren, it's clear he came to Ferrari expecting a team capable of matching his ambition. So far, that expectation remains unfulfilled. But the pain doesn't end with Hamilton. Ferrari's young star, Charles Leclerc, was equally stung. Despite a mistake that cost him positions during the race, Leclerc showed grit and determination, fighting back through the field. Yet again, the team failed to support him with timely pit stops and smart calls. This isn't a one-off incident, it's a pattern. Ferrari continues to be one lap too late, as many fans and pundits put it. One lap too late to react to rain, one lap too late to make the right tire call, one lap too late to trust their drivers. Fred Vasseur's words about pushing at 200% might sound motivating, but the reality on the track tells a different story. Pushing at 200% means little if the team can't get their fundamental strategy right. If the pit wall continues to second-guess and hesitate, Ferrari's title hopes will remain just that, hopes. In the high-stakes world of Formula One, moments matter. Decisions that take even seconds longer can cost valuable positions. In 2025, Ferrari's failure to act swiftly has cost them crucial points, race after race. Meanwhile, their rivals have capitalized, steadily pulling away in the championship standings. The Spanish GP was a perfect example. While Red Bull's Max Verstappen and Mercedes' George Russell made quick calls to switch to intermediate tires, Ferrari's delay saw Hamilton and Leclerc sliding down the order. Safety cars, changing track conditions, and tense battles made the race unpredictable, the exact environment where Ferrari should have excelled with their experienced drivers and new leadership. But they didn't. The question now is, what is Ferrari's plan? Fred Vasseur's promise to push harder sounds good, but push harder how? Push harder by fixing the glaring mistakes? By changing the culture of hesitation? Or by simply hoping for luck to turn in their favor? This season has exposed deeper issues within Ferrari. Yes, the SF25 is a capable machine. It has shown flashes of brilliance in qualifying and practice sessions. But when it counts, when the pressure is on and split-second decisions are needed, Ferrari stumbles. Vasseur's leadership marks a new chapter. He is known for bringing a more professional, calm approach after the turbulent reign of Mattia Binotto. However, turning a team with decades of entrenched problems around is no easy feat. The Spanish GP was a reminder that Ferrari still has a long road ahead. Hamilton's presence should be a game changer. A driver of his caliber brings not just speed, but leadership, experience, and an ability to inspire confidence. But even Hamilton can't perform miracles if the team around him continues to falter. Leclerc, on the other hand, is Ferrari through and through. His loyalty since 2019 has been unwavering. He has shown patience and dedication through highs and lows. But how much longer can he afford to stay if Ferrari keeps making the same mistakes? His talent deserves better support, better strategy, and a real shot at fighting for championships. Beyond the drivers and car, Ferrari's struggles are symptomatic of a broader problem: decision-making under pressure. Other teams have adapted. McLaren and Mercedes have displayed sharpness and quick thinking when conditions change. Red Bull's race strategy has been near flawless in many cases. Ferrari? Still stuck in the past? Copying rather than innovating, hesitating rather than acting. Fans have heard the narrative before. Ferrari has potential, they say. The team needs to execute better next time. The same promises cycle every year, but results rarely follow. The patience of Ferrari's fan base is wearing thin. Fred Vasseur's bombshell admission that he can't promise the fans anything just yet, but that they will push at 200%, is both an honest glimpse into the challenge and a warning. Push at 200% doesn't guarantee success if the fundamentals aren't fixed. The upcoming races after Spain are critical. Ferrari must learn from this meltdown. No more hesitation, no more one lap too late decisions, and most importantly, they must trust their drivers' instincts. Hamilton and Leclerc know what the car can do. It's time for the team to catch up. If Ferrari fails to act, the title fight will slip further from their grasp. The grid is as competitive as ever, and rivals won't wait for Ferrari to sort itself out. Every mistake compounds the damage. In Formula One, momentum is everything. And right now, Ferrari's momentum is shattered. The Spanish GP was supposed to be a turning point, but it has only highlighted their ongoing issues. Fred Vasseur's words are a call to arms, but words alone won't win races or championships. The fans want to believe, the drivers want to believe, but belief must be backed by results. The pressure is on Ferrari now to prove they can turn talk into action. Will the team finally learn from these costly errors? Can Fred Vasseur's leadership steer Ferrari out of this crisis? Will Hamilton's presence and Leclerc's talent be enough to overcome the strategic chaos that keeps holding them back? Only time will tell. But one thing is clear: Ferrari cannot afford another meltdown like Spain. The clock is ticking, the championship is waiting, and the eyes of the world are watching.